And welcome back. It's time to talk about the matches we're going to see tonight. We talked about it. The first night of Pro League, we saw 3 of the 4 teams playing. And the problem was we didn't just pick one team and sit with them all night. We did it with FaZe last week. We're doing it with Optic Gaming this evening. I know that's going to make a lot of people in the chat happy tonight, but let's talk about the standings, where we stand going into the evening. Max Envy sitting on top. They have a 66.7 map win count. It's getting pretty tight there at the top with Denial, ISO, and FaZe surprisingly down in 4th.
Yeah, but the big shock there really is ISO in your top 3 so far. Obviously, only through one night of matches for them.
One whole night.
But you're still 3rd place. You can still say that. FaZe coming in at 4th, also 2-1, and then 5th and 6th, TCM and Optic Nation round out your top 6. Then going to the other side of the standings, 7 through 12, Epsilon North America 1-2, and then TK 1-2, and then those 4 teams right there, Elevate, OG, Orbit, and Rise Nation. We'll all see in action tonight.
So we'll see those move up and down as the matches progress this evening, but we should talk about the schedule here on stream. As I mentioned, we're following Optic Gaming. They want that title back. FaZe holds it right now as the top team in Call of Duty. Optic, they want to finish the season with the #1 seed entering into the finals. They're going to have to start off, though, with a big win. Probably their toughest challenger on the night is going to happen right at 6 o'clock as they face off against Elevate.
Yeah, it can be extremely tough for them. Obviously, you know, Elevate top 4 pre-league going into the reboot, you know, see how strong they can say. Obviously, Looney said they look really strong, very scared to play them. That's also going to be a scuff showdown, though, Puckett. OG versus Elevate. But 7 o'clock, OG versus Orbit. Also, I'd say pretty tough matchup. You know, Orbit got some young guns in that team, Facento and TCM. Be really big for them. They could pull off that upset. And then Rise Nation play OG. That's OG's only away match of the night as well.
Only away match. So hosts going to be in their favor off stream. We'll update you guys on what happens between Orbit Rise, Rise Elevate, and Orbit Elevate. But speaking of that first matchup, it is just moments away. Optic Gaming versus Elevate is your Scuff Showdown. And if you follow us on Twitter, you will have seen this graphic throughout tonight's broadcast. All you need to do is use the hashtags TeamScuff and ESR. And, of course, tweet out, and you have a chance to win a MLG Scuff controller. I got the black one on the desk. It's beautiful. And not only that, we're going to give you a $100 gift card. Maybe you want to get a PlayStation Scuff to go along with your MLG Xbox One.
I like the black one better than the white one.
That's because you're stupid. The white one is obviously the best. I mean,
then just give me the black one.
Your opinion is just not.
Just give me the black one.
Look at this. Look at these. Honestly, Max,
just give me
this is the winner right here. This is the clear one. Anyway,
just give me the black one.
You got that one.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Enough from us. The matches look to be ready, but before we go, we got to do the predictions. As always, Max, I will let you speak for Benson today. Talk me through your predictions, my friend.
I really don't want to speak on behalf of Benson, but
no?
You know, I'll go ahead and do that. Looks like you guys just all went green wall. That's a
we wanted to make it easy on the graphics.
That's literally a wall.
It is.
That's literally a wall.
That's 12 Optic Gaming logos. Ben, Matt, Benson, and I all going with Optic Gaming for all 3 matches. You have to think they're the favorites for tonight's battle. And Elevate, I think that is the one that could be the shocker. But if anything, if we've learned anything from the first week, anything can happen at any time. We saw ISO taking down Denial. We saw FaZe struggle against TCM. So Optic Gaming is definitely not safe, not only against Elevate, but also you got to think Orbit and Rise could potentially be a threat.
I mean, obviously you're going to rank those in terms of strength. I would say, you know, Elevate, Orbit, and Rise would be, you know, 1, 2, 3 in terms of, you know, how tough those matchups will be. But, you know, take a look at their the off-stream match as well for predictions. So you and Maven both go Rise.
I'm crazy.
And then Matt and Benson both go Orbit.
Yeah, this one was 50-50 for me. Rise on LAN at Gfinity sucked. They were struggling so much.
You said that pretty nicely.
Sucked was pretty mean, but I kind of mean it, guys. It was honestly an awful performance from the squad. Apathy had a few highlights throughout, but when you look at the numbers statistically, they just underperformed. But I wonder, would Orbit underperform equally if they attended Gfinity's last event? I don't know what to expect out of either squad. This one's a toss-up for me, but honestly, I think we're going to see Rise's Wheats play better than he did at that Gfinity LAN. I think that'll help them get over Orbit in the response.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, if I was on that card, I'd probably say Orbit as well, put some faith in TCM and Facento. Obviously, TCM said Envy was going to win Gfinity, so I don't know if he's, you know, all there in the head. But, you know, Rise, Elevate, and then Orbit, Elevate. You guys both won Red Rebellion in those 2 matchups. But as of right now, looking at the scores, Benson and Maven are tied for last.
Yeah, Ben and Maeve, not the smartest guys out there. Matt and I, obviously the most intelligent. Unfortunately, it'll be either Matt or I in first place after tonight. And if Matt takes first, that means I'm tied for second with Benson, and Maven will remain last.
And Maven. But,
Maven.
Yep, that's just been the story. I mean,
Yo, if I win, though, Maven is going to pass Benson. And that means Benson will be at the bottom. Maven is competing for that number 2 spot, and I'll hold down the top.
I believe in you, Clint.
You can do this, Clint. Let's go Rise Nation, guys. Let us know in the chat. Who do you guys think is going to take it all? The Scuff Showdown kicks off right now. It looks like our players are ready to go. So we'll be back with game number 1. Optic Gaming takes on Elevate when we return.
Slightly better frame of mind.